What's up, guys? I like saying that. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Tonight I am reviewing another Deftones album. And I'm not even really sure which one I'm going to review yet. I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with White Pony. As you guys know, I'm going to the show Saturday. Deftones show. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do White Pony, get that one out of the way. Okay, White Pony, the Deftones. Everybody knows about White Pony. White Pony was like the Deftones' big breakthrough album. And I know I've said that, you know, I'm over it, and I mean, I love the album. I still love the album. You know, songs like Digital Bath, you know, Changing the House of Flies, of course, that was really an awesome song. Passenger, featuring Maynard from Tool. Actually, they're my top vocalists, Chino and Maynard together. It was an awesome song. Knife Party, that was a great song. What else was there on that one? Anyway, there was just a lot of good songs on that album. And you know, I mean, like today, it's not my favorite album, but you know, it's definitely one of their best albums. You know, I think Koi no Yoken is a little bit more grown up, as is, you know, their previous album before Koi no Yoken. I can't ever remember the name of that album. I mean, I've got it. It's an awesome album. I can't ever remember the name of it, though. It's got the white owl on the cover. It was actually the one that kind of brought him back to the surface. But anyway, so you know, touching on this White Pony album, this came after it was their third release. It was Adrenaline, Around the Fur, and then White Pony. You know, this was actually like, I don't know if it was their first song on the radio. I think maybe Shove It, Around the Fur. The song Shove It, My Own Summer, whatever you want to call it. I think that got on the radio a little bit, but not like you know, Changing the House of Flies did. But anyway, great album, it really is. You know, this album kind of, you know, set them apart from bands like Korn and Limp Bizkit that were out at the time. You know, they really started to, on this album, they really started to mess around a little bit more with their DJ. You know, did a little bit more synthesizing, and you know, they're big on like, you know, nowadays they're big on, you know, the more mellow side sometimes. I know Chino loves that. He talks about that all the time in his interviews and stuff. And, you know, this is when they started to do a little bit more of that. They did a little bit of it on Around the Fur. And Around the Fur is a really good album, too. There's a song on there called Mascara you guys should check out. Excellent song. But, anyway, this is White Pony, though. Passenger. Passenger was a great song, man. Probably still my favorite on the album. Like I said, Maynard from Tool was in that song. And it's just a song, like the lyrics are talking about, basically being in your car and, you know, being on the interstate or the highway or whatever, and just kind of conforming to your car seat, and you know, just feeling the wind coming in. And I mean, it was a real, like, I mean, you just got to hear the lyrics, but it's they explained like it so well. you know what I'm talking about, like, you know, driving in the middle of the night or whatever, and, you know, everything just feels right, you know. You got the cool wind coming in the windows, and just, you know, talks about, you know, the world's out there, you're in there all by yourself, just chilling and relaxing and listening to music, whatever, and that's basically what the song's about. There was a lot of, and, you know, I've read this in previous interviews, or, interviews, you know, after after the White Pony album was out, and, you know, there was a lot of use of drugs, in the making of this album, and you can hear it in the album, but, you know, Chino admitted to that. You know, he's cleaned up a lot since then. I'm not going to say he's, you know, I mean, I know he still smokes and drinks, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. I love them. They're an awesome band, and, you know, you can definitely hear the drug influence in some of the songs, though. Knife Party was another awesome song on this album. I'm going to touch on what that was about, but basically that song's about sex and, you know, like, some pretty weird stuff. And Chino's a pretty weird guy, but at the time he was into a lot of, like, S&M, if you know what S&M is. You know, I mean, the song's called Knife Party, and it's basically about a sex party involving knives, and that's just the easiest way to put it. Not condoning that, just telling you what the song's about. You know, another song on the album was Digital Bath. That is actually about I'm not sure exactly, it's either someone who committed suicide by electrocuting themselves in a bathtub, or it's a murder in a bathtub. I can't remember for sure what it was, but Chino's kind of like he's kind of like a, you know, when you listen to music, you can't assume that everything is okay. This is what this guy does in his real life. I mean, come on, people. You know, people who write horror movies, you know, I'm not going to say, well, that writer, that director must be really freaking weird if he can write that. I mean, it's just all imagination. It's all art. Come on. So anyway, I love finding out the meanings of songs, especially Deftones. Tool's another good one to check out the meanings of songs for. And there's actually a website you can go to that talks about the meanings of songs, but it's not real. I mean, it's all like opinions of other people, but it's still cool to check out. I think it's like www.songmeanings.com, something like that. But anyway, I need to finish this up. White Pony, I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. Koi no Yoken is my favorite album right now by them. But, you know, like I said before, it goes up and down with different albums. Whatever album I'm listening to really is my favorite. So, I love these guys. They're an excellent band, and I hope they stick together for at least a few more years. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. White Pony. Check it out. Deftones, White Pony. And that's all I got for this review. And you guys have a good night. I gotta get some sleep. I got a long day at work tomorrow. Peace.